Hello everyone and welcome to this supplementary video guide on for my guide Pixel Prestige Rekindled Duel, which has been posted on Reddit and Discord. You can find the links to both guides down below in the description. So in my guide I said that you will go through the tutorial stages. That's upon 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you will use your default deck that you've been granted to build afterwards for opponent 5, 6, 8, and 11. Now, 5 and 6 you have to defeat. You have no option in that regard, so you'll be stuck using a deck pretty much for that, which shouldn't be too difficult. And then for opponent 8 and 11. Now, the reason you specifically need it for those two is because the cards they unlock. In specifically Bamboo Groove, the domain card, which is really good, which you're gonna need. Because you're using Bamboo, the Bamboo Supreme deck for every other duelist in the second and the whole third tier list. And Lord Galpath is the other one from 8 that you will also need. 11 grants the Arrow Prism, an amazing cycle card, which you will be using as well. And the key card, False Sovereign. Without False Sovereign, there is no Bamboo Sovereign. Same thing with 8. Without Bamboo Groove, there's no Bamboo Sovereign. So, that is the reason why. Yeah, we're talking about the default deck, which you can access here from Quick Build, and then Blade Reforged. Confirm. And that is this deck. I will showcase and explain this deck against opponent 8 and 11, because those are probably the two hardest out of the 4 that you're gonna have to do with it. And yeah, I will showcase that from my main account, so give me a moment while I relog back to my main account. Alright, I am back on my main account now, and I'll show you the deck on my... let's go to the duel list, let's start with that. So yeah, for opponent 8, we're gonna start with that one, because that's one of the 4 duelists you need to defeat in order to make the Bamboo Sovereign deck. Not overly too difficult, there's a couple of things to note while playing this deck, but overall nothing too special. Nope. Chisa, always use Chisa. Chisa is really good. For sheer factor, passive allows you to gain 1 point of energy at the start of each round, which equals to a draw, because her active is a draw. Most of your draws you will come from this, and is therefore really good, just in general. Standard deck, like I said, is the default one. Even if I build it like Quick Build, Blade Reforged, Confirm, you will have all of these cards by default after the first 4 games, and you will be going in. Couple things to note, you will be summoning these two off each other continuously. And these 3 are just extra bodies to be powered up next to Vivatia. Vivatia is your core, and you'll be using Inverted Tower a lot. So yeah, let's go with that. Select, start duel. First round we're gonna go in. We first have to go through our hand. Basically any 3 cards you get you want to throw away. Diggy Duggy is very good to start with. This one is not great to start with, neither is this one. We'll keep the middle one. But theoretically, you know what, we can throw it away. We can throw all of these 3 away. And it turns out to be a good thing, because I'll be a bore. We still have our own Diggy Duggy, and we still have 3 cards that we can start with. Now the opponent had quite a good start. And with Vivatia, nothing overly special. Always activate the domain first. Always. Okay, here we go. First things first. Let's just draw. What else do we get? Nothing really good. Yep, we use our Inverted Tower first. You always want to use this with low amount of counters. So we're just gonna summon this guy out. That's 1 of 4. we'll get some extra energy and we start drawing because we can't really do much at the moment. Another boar, you know what, I'll take it. Because now we kind of want to have at least 2 or 3 quick deploys. As the deck gets lesser and lesser, we have a higher chance to actively draw. Yeah, we got a novelty, we're lucky. Because the lower you get, the higher the chance, but if you don't do that, then that's fine. So we're out of energy, but we can still summon another body. It doesn't really matter too much. So that's 2. Now we can just throw these away, this away, this away, and it's reset. Cool, we summon this guy now. We also get an energy from that. As you can see, by summoning this one, we get 1 Space Truck Explorer, 1 point of energy, and it buffs everything else. Space Truck Explorer is identical, but then it summons Mining Reindeer, so that's the whole cue about the body. So we're at 3, which is pretty good. We still have 1 energy, so we could summon this guy 1 more time, or we can save it for the next round. However, I think it's better if we don't do that, because we might actually be able to summon Vivatia round 1. So we're just gonna draw 1 more, because we can. So we have 1 of each, that's fine. We throw this away, we throw this away. We throw this one away because we're not gonna need it. And we're gonna throw the Mimic away. Now this thing gets reset, and this should be, if I'm not mistaken, number 4. Yep, we got Vivatia. That is lovely and really good. So we're gonna place Vivatia in front of their strongest, which is this one. The other 2 are nicely pumped up. Actually, we can, since this thing just now reset, apparently, and we actually have a piece of energy, we can just throw this one away. Because remember, we can only have 4 echoes on the field, and we summon a reindeer. Now, in this case, we have 2 reindeers, and there's only 2 in our entire deck, but they're both in hand. So, under no circumstances should we summon the Space Truck Explorer, because we won't get either of these 2, already have it, causing this ability to fail. We don't want that, so we summon this one. Now, there are instantly another point up. Now, we are 1-4, ironically. This is number 2, we throw it away, number 3 to throw away, number 4 to throw away, and we have energy. So we can actually continue. And since there's nothing to do with this energy, we can continue again. We go up to 0, which is fine, we throw this away, 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 it's reset, good. So we summon the reindeer. Now it doesn't really matter which one we summon, it really doesn't. As long as they're in the deck, not on the field or anywhere else. We have 1 energy and we can actually go again. Now to summon Vivatia on the field turn 1 is actually pretty rare. I don't count on that being common. And now, because we have 4 in hand and 1 here, we can actually keep 1 of these out. So we throw this away, 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 away. And we summon it again. And now we will be done, because like I said, this combo is not infinite. So we summon it 1 more time, nothing to do, but what we do want to do is this thing recounters the recharge that we get from it, do carry over to the next round. So we're going to throw this away, and we're at 2, which is perfect. No cards in hand, no energy, and this one is at 2, which is perfect for next round. Because the second we throw this thing away, this will go up, so you don't want it to be at 3, because it will reset, but you won't have the initial save one, and you can only have 4 echoes, so you'll be locking yourself out of 1 quick deploy for no apparent reason. It will be a waste. Fight. And yeah, looks like there's already good enough board to build and to obliterate the enemy. The enemy is down to 42. And now down to 17. So after this upcoming round should be over. Now, the domain will reset every round, so it's now at 2-4. But we need to make space, so we'll be throwing this one away. Do we actually have the reindeer? Yeah, we have a reindeer. That is really, really good. I'm not going to throw it away this yet because it will land back in the deck. I'm just going to draw first. Because there's a higher chance we're going to get a wanted novelty. Now these two mimics we will be using to get that novelty. I'm going to go to, well, let's do one more. Like, it doesn't matter if you run out of energy. Because we're going to get back one anyway. So now we're just going to throw this away. And we're actually summoning. You have to make sure you pay attention to which one you summon. So now we have that one up, and like I said, it's now at 3-4. The second I throw this one away, it's reset again. So now we summon Space Track. And we haven't wasted a single charge. And these are getting nicely pumped up again. These echoes are not that crazy just yet. Compared to what they can be in the 3rd tier. This is only the 2nd tier, Battle 8. So this is really good. Now we can draw again. 6, let it go down, because the chance to summon the novelty gets higher and higher. And unfortunately we do not... Oh, we do draw it. Okay, I was not counting on that. It was only like 20% chance. That is really good. We're out of energy, but that doesn't matter. We just throw this one away. These two we're gonna keep. We're gonna keep the mimics. This one goes away. This one goes away. Like, we don't care about those extra 3 costs. At this point they are just fodder to be thrown away. Doesn't matter which one we do, so summon this one. Then we have our energy for the Space Track. We can throw this one away, activate it before you even do a draw. We could theoretically summon another one, or which we might as well do. So we're gonna grab, like, this one is tempting to take, I'm not gonna lie, but we want the summons. We don't need the energy that much. So we're gonna throw this one away and this one. And we use the domain again. And this is basically how the deck works. You're gonna just keep summoning off of these two. Now we have 1 energy. We can do summon this one, throw this one away. Use the energy. Get that one out. We immediately have the energy back. We'll just transform this one again to summon it again. Then we'll throw this one. Let's see, is that working? Yep, that is working. Now we can throw one of these two away. Then we're gonna summon this one. Then we have one energy again, so we can summon this one over here, throw it away. Summon the reindeer. And then we're actually reaching our end. We do 1 energy and the cost is at 2. So if we draw this one, then we can do it one more time, because we need to throw 2 away, but we cannot throw this one in hand away, but we can do this one, which makes it 3. So I'm not counting on any novelty shenanigans anymore. Yep, that's perfect. We're gonna throw this away, one more time. Now this is the common way to end. Like, we have counted at 0, which is fine. 1 energy, so we can draw one more time, which we will do. It doesn't matter what we get, either way we're throwing away, because we want stacks up on the inverted tower. Even though the chance is unlikely that the opponent is gonna survive. What is our strongest monster? Clearly 11-4 Lord Golpov. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in front. This thing is the weakest, just leave it into the back and let it do whatever it wants. And we are done. Right, and we should win this battle. This is damage done, this is damage taken. I don't think the elephant is taken away. And yeah, we won. So that is the default deck, and it's more than good enough to defeat opponent 8 and 11, which you're gonna need. So this was 8. With that being done, we can now move on to number 11. And it's basically the exact same thing. Let's see if we can get HOWTO up round 1 again, which will be great, but if we can't, then not a problem.
Stay behind me.
I can't remember whether we just now had HOWTO up, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna go over to 11. So, keywords to remember, key things to note. Quick deploy round 1 to get 2 or 3 up. That's what you want to go for. And if you lose that round, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But after that, you want to have your HOWTO and start repeatedly cycling. Same before, Chisa, deck, start duel is 11. I was wondering if you can do 8 and 11 without the others in between or before. Yes, you can after you defeat opponent number 6. This one I will throw away. This one's only in the deck. Like if you have additional space and you have really bad luck at the start. Like for now, let's just pretend we don't have that one either. And let's see what we get. Okay, this time the opponent knows what he's doing, I think. Yeah, the opponent domains are... they like to cheat, like big time. So they've got a beefy, this is deck based around Tambourine Atlantis, I guess. Nothing overly special, he lost 1 HP, doesn't really matter, that's just in our advantage. We're just gonna draw, we're just gonna get some energy first, draw some cards. This is junk. I'm just gonna draw before using a domain. And yeah, we don't get anything good it seems. Okay, we have a Mimic. You know what, I'll be using the Mimic. Let's get this one, which is more important. We're out of energy, doesn't matter. We can fix that by summoning the Space Track Explorer we got. And then we have our energy, we can use Novelty. We summon the Novelty, we do this one. We still have another Space Track in deck, so this is okay. We don't really care too much. We have another third one, which is fine, and we have enough to get a third one going. Since we can't do anything other than throw cards away, we might as well draw right now and use up the energy, so we can hopefully get a Novelty, but the chance is very small. Nope, we get a Mimic. We're keeping it, because we'll be using it to summon the Space Track Explorer. Okay, nothing much to do other than throw cards away, literally. We don't need that one, we don't need this one. And the domain's reset. So we're now going to number 3. You know what? We can summon it again. Why don't we? It doesn't really matter. So now we have the Mimic. Yeah, let's just draw. There's nothing else to do with the other energy. Oh, we do get a Novelty. So we're now at 3. Can we go up to number 4? Like I said, this is the first round. It's a little bit tricky to get Ivatia going round 1, but I think we can easily do this. But we'll have to sacrifice our Mimic, which is fine. We'll save it for the next round. Not using Mimic is fine. Yeah, we have to throw this one away, because either way we're gonna have to cycle those guys out. Which of those do I want most in my hand? Doesn't really matter, I'm just throwing these 2 away. Now we have Ivatia up. Then we can throw this one away, because we need to cycle on them, so we can get that one into play. This apparently, when you deploy the Echo, gets attunement, as up to Echoes with attunement from your deck, which are basically like these 2, they have attunement. So that's always handy. So we have Ivatia round 1, which is really good, but doesn't happen always. Now we have this, we want to keep this one, we definitely want to keep this one, so these 2 we'll want to keep. We have our deployment up, so we're just gonna throw this thing away. Now we will want to summon this one, because the only thing left in the deck is the Reindeer. Remember, we have 1 on field, 1 in hand, so we cannot... so this thing is not possible, because the other one, like this one, we have. So we do this one, so we get a second Reindeer back. This is good. And we have an energy, we throw this one away. Then we use this one to summon a Reindeer. And we're already starting to cycle over this. And as you can tell by now, we're strong enough that they literally only have 2 monsters up. One is weak, which doesn't hold a candle to what we have, and the other one is 9/12. Yeah, it's a threat, but not a big one. So we do the same, we throw it away, and then we Have to summon this thing again. Next round I will probably throw this away. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this one bit. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything to do with the other energy. Might as well keep up the draws. Oh, novelty. Maybe we can use it again. That would be really cool if we can. So we throw this one away. We have to throw this one away, and then obviously that one. Numbers choice. Only throw in there. We can play novelty. We can throw this one away. Activate. Summon this one again. And we get another one, and we are 2-4. And we have a draw on energy. We can actually do this one more time. Holy moly. Yep, we throw it away, and we summon reindeer. And I think that's it. We can only draw one more time, throw the 2 cards away, and we'll end up with 2 again, which is fine for... Really? Yeah, next round. Too late. I can't believe we actually drew the novelty again. And that's it. Let's fight. Unfortunately, this will just keep on showing. So, and it's already more than half that. I am not worried about this. So you want to keep up your quick deploys to any way if necessary. Running out of energy is fine, because you can just get it back. Right now we drew the other novelty, which is, sure, I don't mind. Not the biggest one, but will work. And since we are at 2, we're just gonna throw instantly. Can we do that? Let's draw first. Let's see. Oh, we can. Okay, we've got another one. We're fine. We're fine. Right now we might as well. Nope, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna draw first. Maybe we get a novelty, because the novelty is really good for the quick deploys in order to get things going. Also really good to use. It's probably last round anyway, and he's probably gonna take a lot of damage on his own. No idea how, but okay. Yeah, now I wish I was a burn deck so we can burn this off, but we can't. Tempting. You know what's this last round anyway? Might as well do this. We've used this one already. This one we throw away. Since we did get this guy, might as well get it again. Now we have 1 energy, now we have more energy. Yeah, draw again, because the second we throw this away. Oh, novelty is back. Okay, we're not gonna draw again, because we want this one in the deck when we draw. Throw this one away, because we're at 3. Now we use the domain again. Well, we also might as well cast this one for the hell of it. And summon reindeer. Throw reindeer away. Use novelty. Novelty is in the deck. Good. We get another one. And we draw again. Like I said, opponent 11 doesn't do all that much. These echoes are not as strong as they seem. It should be fairly easy to get past them with this deck. And we have the novelty again. Perfect. Throw it away, cycle it around. There we go. This is fine, and we can throw it away because it does reset again. And then we just draw again. We have Mimic, which is not bad, but I'm just gonna draw one more time. It doesn't really matter, because we have so many cards in hand, and oh wow, the only card left in the deck, because it's a 1, is the novelty. Sure game. Alright. And now we are unfortunately gonna fill up our deck, but it's what it is. So we have 2 reindeers, probably should have thrown one of them away. We're fine, we got 1 energy back. And let's just draw again. Maybe this time we will draw it? Yes we do. Okay, perfect. And we just continue. We throw this one away. This one, we're keeping the last reindeer that we want to have. This one goes away. This one goes away. Use a domain. And as you can tell, we are just literally hold up. We have 2 of them. But this one's also on the field. So we have to summon this one or the reindeer will fail. Yep, now we got the other reindeer. Throw this one away, play this one there, and just summon the reindeer. But you have to keep up a little bit of attention because now we have all 4 none in the deck. Out of the deck, I mean. So now we same thing as before, I guess. We're at 6. Might just as well draw. But we're getting at the point where using a mimic is not bad because the chance of drawing the novelty are just way too low. We throw this one away, we need to throw one more away, and we'll just throw this one away. But we don't really have to bother about which one to pick in case we pick wrong. Now I am gonna transform my mimic into the novelty, so we have it. And next time we cycle through this again. Like I said, we're now reaching the end of the loop again. Okay, summon that one. We have the novelty. Throw away, activate. And HOWTO is already 1723, which will go up by strength and calm by 3. So this will end up 2026. But honestly, I don't think we can continue much longer. Like one more time, I think that's it. So we throw this one away because we're at 2-4, so we can't do this. Then just summon the space track. Now we can't do pretty much nothing anymore. We can just draw, end up like the same thing as before. Throw this one away, throw this one away. We're at 2-4, 0 NC, 0 cards in hand. Fight, and that is it. Sorry for all the up by the way in the meantime, but that is how to play the Blade Reforged deck. Get HOWTO as quick as possible with 2 other bodies, cycle between the reindeer and the space track to power up your echoes till you can't anymore. And honestly, once you get a hang of it, it's not so bad. As I said before, this is a video complimentary to my guide on Pixel Prestige Rekindled Duel. You find the guide has been posted on both Reddit and the official Wuthering Waves Discord. Links to both versions will be below in the description. At this point, once you finish these 2 duels, you can move on to the Time to Sovereign, for which I will be making another supplementary video as well after this. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative and you learned quite a bit. And good luck with the event all. Bye bye.